Bridger Bowl. In my life, I've done many different things, from combining in the United States to going to the Olympics at BC in 2010. So, as you can tell, I've been to some very exciting places. But on February 12th, 2015, I got to travel to one of my favorite spots in the continent. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, fellow 4-H members, and friends, welcome to my 4-H speech about Bridger Bowl, Montana. Bridger Bowl is a very famous ski resort, built in the 1950s and first opening their lifts in January of 1955. With a top elevation of 8,700 feet, Bridger Bowl was said to be one of the best ski hills in Montana at the time. So, they turned 66 this year, which is starting to get pretty old. But don't worry, because they get fresh snow every year. Bridger Bowl is located in the Galentine Forest and has some of the tallest mountain ranges in Montana, which actually in 1855, there was a massive avalanche at where Bridger Bowl lays today, and it killed 4 German coal workers. Bridger Bowl is located 15 miles northeast of Bozeman, Montana, which is 120 miles, also known as 200 kilometers, west of Billings, Montana. And it's my favorite place to snowboard in the whole world. Bridger Bowl today has 8 lifts, 71 runs, and 4 lodges, which is way better than back in the 1950s when there was only a couple of runs, 1 lodge, and 2 lifts. Bridger Bowl is also unlike many other ski hills because it is built on government land, which means it's not privately owned land. But don't worry, because that doesn't make a difference when you ski. This is my second time going to Bridger Bowl. I went last year in 2014, but this year was way better because of 2 reasons. 1, I am more experienced, and 2, because I didn't hurt my wrist like last year, when it hit a rock, then a tree, then another tree, and then some of the hardest snow I have ever felt. But let's just say I stayed far away from that spot this year. Bridger Bowl is an awesome place to ski because it isn't just for experts or really good skiers, but it's also a very nice mountain to start on. When I was there, I saw more 3 to 10-year-olds than you would see in a daycare on a really busy day. My average day at Bridger Bowl consisted of first going up the main chairlift, which was called Sunnyside, then snowboarding down 100 feet or so to another chairlift called Alpine. After going by the runs down Alpine, I would go to another chairlift called Powder Park, where there was always good snow and many jumps. Later in the day and after lunch, I would go over to the other side of the hill, where there was a lift called Piers Knob, which consisted of runs that were more difficult and steep. And to end the day, I would finish it off by going up the Bridger lift, which takes you to basically the top of the mountain, where there was awesome snow and even more difficult, hard, and way better runs. So, Bridger Bowl to some people may be boring, but in my perspective, there is no other mountain that is as good as this one. And believe me, I've been to many different ski hills across Canada and the USA. I hope that soon I'll have the opportunity to hopefully go to Bridger Bowl again, because once you go, you can never get enough. Thank you.